you've got to hold on to the pan when you're cooking. Still plenty of wood in there. Let it chimney up a bit. Okay, it's been on the go about 2 minutes, I think. Remarkably light and flimsy, but it does the job. So keep an eye on the water, so it's not over boiling. No, yeah, hang your time. So, this review was kindly donated equipment. Was a chap at work, and he's bought it on, I think it was eBay. The whole thing was like £50 including posts. So that's the sort of money that these things go for. The model is the middle one. There's a little one. I think that's called the Trekker. If it was a Kelly Kettle, then there's like a Scout, and there's like a base camp. So that you get them in sort of half a litre, and 1.5 litre size actual kettles. But I think there's two makes. There's Kelly Kettle and Ghillie. But, you don't actually need to take your wood for it, just in case anybody thought they were being clever. Using resources. No, I brought my own wood with me. Twigs, pine cones, as long as it's dry it should be burning fine. Of course the only downside, as it were, would they keep it clean afterwards, because of the whether you use birch or pine, you get that black soot effect all up the inside, and you'll get it on the bottom of the pan. So it's just a case of cleaning it off afterwards. Okay, so that's frying, nudging on 4 minutes now, and the water is just about boiled. So what I'll do is I'll take the pan off, and then what you do is you take the water off. But when you take the water off, you need to keep the handle 90 degrees down, as opposed to hold it above, pick it up like that. Okay, and obviously that'll be hot. So again, that's the handle there. One you'll take off, it'll fall apart, and the other one you'll take off and it'll lift the second one up with it. That's there. Now it's a case of putting in the pasta sauce with the hot water. I'm a man, so I want your sausage. Scores about 350 ml. Apparently you're supposed to use milk and water, but I'm just using water. So again, the whole pan's going to be hot. So when you tip it, use the chain. I reckon that's enough. Put that there. Spoon. Mix that up. Total so far. What's this? I don't know why it's blowing. see if I can just gently lump them in. Good enough, so I've got it on the edge, in the midpoint of there. If it settles down, that'll do. Literally, simply as rearranging the camp around to film from that side, it's actually starting to cook quite well. So I'm going to put some attention into this a minute so it doesn't tip over and let the pasta sauce thicken up. And also you want to be a little bit savvy when you set it up. The little bit of wind that is in here today, I've put the air hole sort of on that side to get the air to come in, and even though it hasn't got the chimney effect of the actual kettle spire, it's still more than effective to do cooking. In fact, because it's gentler, it's more controllable. I mean, it's a blast furnace up here somewhere. So first time using one, doddle, absolute doddle. I'll bring the camera closer in and you can see the sort of controllable flame that you get on there. Nice, gentle. Give it another minute or two and I think the pasta sauce will be spot on. You got two buzzards over there getting mobbed by magpies. Might, I don't know, it's a long way away, I suppose 100 metres. Right there. I'd say done. And I should just see. I'll come back to that later to see how the ash burns down. Ridiculously easy that was. Yeah, pasta's done. I suppose that was the sort of 4 or 5 minutes it needs just to warm the pre-cooked pasta up. Just about hot enough to eat, as in if it was any hotter I'd be burning myself. That's hot. But that, just as a cooking base. Yeah, that was frighteningly easy to use. See, using the to make every use of the fuel that you got to start off the frying on top was just trying to be efficient. But there's no reason why you can't do all your cooking on that base, and you could cook for just about 2, I think. We could put a bigger pot. Let me put a bigger saucepan on there. Yeah. Now the alley's not going to like the heat too much, but then it's light in it. Of course it's hot. So, getting this down my neck. Thanks for joining me. And we're getting the pack up and the hike out. But Wessex Blades outside. Thanks to Make It Work for the loan of this. This has given me a big excuse to move my ass and get outside. Stop raining. Roll on 2018 and let's get out. Let's get out. Thanks for me again. Let's go Wessex Blades. Yeah. Leave no trace.